How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, and let's talk about the conditional tense in Spanish. This is one of the easiest tenses in all of Spanish. I'm going to explain that to you just in a little bit, but let's try to understand what we're even trying to do with this tense. So, the conditional tense is used to represent the word would. All right? So, hablaría, I would speak. All right? One more. Hablarías, you would speak. Now, you're probably thinking, whoa, this is a lot of work. I have to do all this conjugation for all the verbs just when I want to use the word would? And the answer is yes. We had this pretty easy in English. We just throw the word would and then we say whatever we want to say. But in Spanish, there is a specific tense for this. So yes, I do know this is a lot of work just to generate this concept. But the good news is that this tense is very easy to learn, very easy to pick up for 3 reasons. Okay. The first reason is going to be all of the endings are the same, right? AR, ER, IR verbs, all the same. Ia, ias, ia, íamos, and ian. Now, we have to really be careful with those accents. So please make sure to make a mental note that we need those accents over the I on all of these. And the second reason this is really easy to learn is that we're not chopping off the endings, right? We're adding to the infinitive. There's no chopping off of this AR here. We're just adding. Hablaría, right? I would speak. Hablaría. All right. Now, the third reason this is easier is some of the normal irregulars are actually regulars. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, right? Ser, a typical culprit, right? Look at these crazy irregulars in these first 3 tenses. Soy, fui, era. It's not following any rules. But here in this in these last 2 tenses, right, the conditional and the future, ser and estar are all going to start following the rules. So, sería, I would be. All right? And let me just show you really fast estar. You're going to see the same thing here, right? So, it's a little bit crazy right here, right? Estoy, estuve, estaba. But then here we are, right? Estaría, I would be, right? I would be happy. Estaría feliz. All right. So that's kind of the basics here. Remember, the conditional tense is only to use the word would. Okay. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and cover the irregulars, because the irregulars have a particular structure to it that you're going to see very quickly. So let's go to decir, right? To say or to tell. And we have diría. Now, this is a little bit special, and I'll kind of show you in a little bit. So diría, you're just going to have to memorize. You have to memorize all of these guys. And let's go to hacer. And same thing here, right? Haría, harías, haría, haríamos, harían. You also got to memorize these right here. Now, these next ones, like poder, for instance, you're going to see this DR combination, right? Podría. So we unfortunately can't use something like podería, right? That's going to be incorrect. It's podría. And that DR combination right here, you're going to see this quite a bit, right? So a classic one is tener, right? Let me click on that. There we go. So tendría, tendrías, tendría, tendríamos, tendrían, right? Now, if you're wondering at this point, whoa, the first person and the third person are the same conjugation. So what do I do here? That is something tricky, right? We even see that in the imperfect as well. So there is some of that ambiguity here. And whenever we have a little bit of too much ambiguity, that is a great time to specify with a subject pronoun, right? So because tendría could be literally, I would have, you would have formal, she would have, he would have, it would have. Now would be a good time to use a subject pronoun, right? Yo tendría, blah, blah, blah. Okay? And how about we do one more? Let's do salir. All right, you're seeing that DR combination once more. Saldría. All right, so remember, for all the normal verbs, we are not chopping off the ending, right? We're not chopping off the ending. We also have to understand AR, ER, IR are all the same, which is super nice. And some of those classic irregulars like ser and estar are regulars in this tense. All right. So that's a nice summary of the conditional tense. I really hope this helped. If it did help, please give us a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.